What's up guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now that this is a video, I'll be talking about the visa process, of which this is the most common question asked every damn time. So now that I've done reasons why you need to be au pair in Luxembourg, I have done how you can make a profile or any profile on aupair.com, the website, the common website to look for a family. And now you have a family. There's a family who has actually picked you. You've gone through the process of talking, you've known the kids, you've video called together, and now you're ready to start the visa process. What is the process as a Kenyan? What do you need to do? Well, I think it's not any different from any other African country, but this is what Kenyans are doing. So today I am filming with my front camera because I'm too lazy. The back camera nina have to consider a lot na kufanya a lot of checks, and I'm leaving to go somewhere, so I had to do this very quickly before I left. Na nitumia opportunity that nimevaa makeup. Anyway, story mingi tuache, let's go directly to the video. As I said, you have a family. What is the first step? Your family will send you a document called AuPair dossier. Hey, it's a contract-like document which is so long. Iko na pages mingi, by the way, but thank God it is in English. You can also download it for yourself. I will call this a contract. So go through this document very well. Read it through. Do not usikimbilie vitu. Read it through, pages zote mbili, everywhere, before you actually start signing. Now, you will notice in almost the last page, it requires you to send to your family some documents that they will use, including this AuPair dossier, to apply in their own country, to apply for you a document called authorization to stay. You're gonna need this authorization to stay document in the visa embassy, because hii ndio determinant, hii ndio reason yenye wataona hivi waseme huyu lazima tumpatie visa. So you need this document as soon as possible. Don't hesitate. So first and foremost, you'll need a passport. Unahitaji kuscan to your family passport yako, page ya kwanza hadi page ya mwisho. Yeah, I know, as funny as how that sounds. All 34, is it 34? 34 pages of your passport, including blank pages. Yeah, do this. Me personally nilikuanga na printer back home and I scanned all the pages. Now, work with me. After that, also a certificate of residence. That's number 2. At first I was like, what is a certificate of residence? I kept on telling people, I should send a birth certificate. People, they're like, no, munatumianga nini, or invoice. So anyway, a lawyer advised me, she will draft something, she will write that I'm residing. This document is supposed to prove that you're residing in Kenya, in that specific town, Nairobi, Eldoret, Mombasa. It's supposed to prove that. So they wrote it down. My lawyer wrote it down. My lawyer. Okay, no, just any lawyer you can find. He should draft something saying, this person resides in this area, of which, yeah, that's what I did. Okay guys, I'm just sharing in nilifanya. You can make an alternative method, but this is what worked for me. So they drafted for me a document saying that I'm a resident in Kenya, in Eldoret. And then I went ahead and looked for, munajua mzee wa mitaa. Now, mzee wa mitaa ni wale pia wanaandikianga wase ID wakimaliza. So I found my mzee wa mitaa pale Langas, and he confirmed with another letter, handwritten. Of these people are so convenient. Like nilipatana tu naye anatembea kwa street za LD, akona kila kitu. Anasign tu ameweka document, anakupatia copy yako. So these 2 documents nikashikanisha, plus the other one ya lawyer. Now I had a resident certificate. This confirmed that I actually come from Kenya, specifically in Langas. Number 3, certificate of KCSE ya shule, kwamba umemaliza form 4. KCSE nani ana? Kama una, please look for it. Look for that document. It's very essential. Yeah, that's number 3. Number 4, medical certificate, of which ni normal to check up weight, height, mimba, watakufinya tu nini. This is not a serious one kama ya visa. This is the one that you'll send it to the family together with this document contract AuPair dossier. So they have a template at the end of this contract paper, imeandikwa medical certificate. They have a template, index 4. Ndaiweka hapa. I'll put these documents here so that you can see. Pause the video, take a look at it. Take to your doctor. For me, I used to work in a hospital, so there were so many doctors. They walinisainia nini tare, your address na address ya hospitali, and then tare make sure zinafanana please, and make a stamp, confirm everything, the number ya daktari na imeandikwa read and approved. Poop, umemaliza. Compile all these documents. Remember, passport all pages. Number 2, certificate of residence. I've told you how to get that. Number 3, KCAC. Number 4, medical certificate. Attach kwa hiyo AuPair dossier. Sign. Everywhere after the end of the page, ukielewa hapo chini imeandika, andika read and approved and then sign. So that's what you do in every page and in every page. Tumia your family. This one can be online. You may just scan those documents. You can just send them via email. Now, they are applying for you kwa niaba yako. Remember in the other video I talked about Luxembourg having this board that is called the SNJ. This SNJ are the ones who are managing your applications, your approvals, everything. Ni hawa ndo wanasimamia. They are the one looking at your whole profile. So si wewe could decide, si Kenya Visa could decide, it's them. So they receive this document of yours. But to enable your host family in Luxembourg while you're still in Kenya, for them to apply for you, you need to write power of attorney. As a non-EU, you need power of attorney. For those who are unajua mambo ya law, you know that this enables someone to do something kwa niaba yako. Anaweza chukua document yako, anaweza sign by you, anaweza sign for you, anything. So nikarudi tena kwa ule lawyer. Wait, I'll make another video of stating ama nieke bei ya kila kitu sai. Yeah, maybe I should put bei ya everything so that it's easier for you to track. But it depends. For me, lawyer nilikuwa nawapatia katuke every time. Nataka documents. Nikakimbia tena kwa lawyer, nikamwambia lawyer I need power of attorney. Hata yeye alikuwa anajua how to do this, but she read what is needed and then drafted me a letter, stamp, power of attorney. I am enabling this family with this name living in this address to apply for authorization of staying as an au pair from this and this person of passport number this. Stamp. Good. But this document, it was actually required in original. Sasa hapo ndo kizungumkuti inakuja. 2 documents that my host family needed in original was 1, certificate of clearance, police clearance na power of attorney. Hizi documents mbili ndo zilihitajika kwa well, it depends. Ini mimi nawaambia vile mimi nilifanya. It doesn't have to be everyone. Some people do it differently, but me I sent original documents ya power of attorney na certificate of police clearance, good conduct vile mnaijua. So kuwa na good conduct ready. So nilienda kwa DHL, I wrote the family's address and everything. It costed me just 44.50 shillings, 44.50, not bad. Na nikatuma, ilikuwa imewafikia in Luxembourg by 4 working days. Pap, ishafika. So now they have the documents. It is now juhudi ya host family kukuapply authorization to stay in SNJ. Wewe sasa unaweza relax back in Kenya ukingoja wakupatie feedback. For SNJ, they'll take a look at your papers and everything and confirm that you are right to be an au pair in Luxembourg. And they'll give you an approval. This approval ndio inaitwa sasa authorization to stay. Sijui kama nawezeka hapa, no iko na information yangu siwezi weka. So it will have stated that they have accepted or approved you to be a au pair in Luxembourg. All your details, everything. First page ni English, the other page ni French. Don't worry about it. Si lazima uelewe, bora imekuwa approved. Immediately your host family gets this document, they also do the same thing. Wanaenda DHL, wamefunga documents yako, they send it back to Kenya. You will receive it in Kenya after 4 days. Wewe karada pap. This is where you start the next process. Oh, before I forget, kwa ile AuPair dossier, there's the last part, Annex 5, ama inaitwa Index 5, imeandikwa sworn statement that you're not related to the family. You should not be related. Amfai kwa mnajuana na watu wa Luxembourg. So hapo utaandika tu, I swear that we have no family ties with the Luxembourg family of question. Yeah. Now, after the whole DHL process kwenda kurudi, you start now the actual application of visa process. Documents checklist. Kuwa rada, kimbisha haraka. Actually, this process can literally take you 1 month to get a visa. Ni mimi ndo nililalia masikio and it took me longer. Of which pia Kenya iko na ushenzi. Like, kuna ofisi tu, they'd like to frustrate you, wanakatu na documents for some reason. But anyway, so now you need a passport, definitely. But now see all pages, see pages zote, baka ile blank pages. Now it's just your passport. Now, there's this thing called TLS Contact. It's an online people who take care of visa processes za watu wa UK, Belgium na I think Luxembourg na pia Germany, some of them, not all of them. Ni kama ni ma agents, I think. They are in the 9 West building pale Westlands, Nairobi. So you go online, you fill a form. E-form ni very crucial. Juu ukimaliza kufill ina confirm, it sends you an email giving you a VOW number. Hii number itakusaidia when you actually go to your appointment. So, let's go through the checklist of what an AuPair needs to go with to the visa embassy. Ndaiweka hapa. That's why I'm sitting on this side, so that is space ni ya kuweka hiyo vitu. Very easy. Number 1, passport. Photocopy of passport. Number 2, 3 passport photos. Na hapa ndo tunapenda kujichanganyisha. You know, these studios, they're just using these words just to make you come to their studio and spend money. Ati we take photos za majuni nini, tunajua sizes zote. Hata usirisk. If you're not sure where to take this photo and you don't have, by the watu wanaendanga sijui Kodak kiko wapi Nairobi, TLS wako na services za ku take these photos so that ikwe ni nyawa ndo walifaka or they can take the picture, so you can relax and do the picture there, although it will cost you, they charge almost 600 if I'm not wrong, which si mbaya. Chukua tu hiyo pesa upeane, uko on the right side, they wakutole passport photos 3. Tuna move on slowly. Number 3, you need a medical certificate. This medical certificate unafaa kuwa umeshughulikia prior to even booking this appointment with the TLS Contact. Mwanzo, if you look here kwa hii karatasi, there's a place imeandikwa contacts ya daktari mwenye ako specifically ana deal na medical checkup ya Belgium Embassy. They are located at Miamed Healthcare. Bako daktari ni Muhindi, sijui anaitwa Dr. Irum Menza. Yeah, Warwick Center. Ukienda hivi Gigiri Road unaingia. Mimi ninatoka Eldoret, but this place I found this place in less than an hour. Kuna mathri za Gigiri, unaenda unashuka pap, unateremka Warwick. Building yao iko juu. Unaingia. They welcome you, of which mean nilikuwa nishaongea na receptionist nini. They get what blood work, everything. Unaenda so blood work is for syphilis test. I'm being very specific because everyone is asking me very specific questions, so nataka niwafungulie niwaambie yote. The blood test zilikuwa za kutest syphilis, and then they also do an x-ray, chest x-ray. Yeah, all this will cost you 19,000 and to vitu, so kuwa tu na 20k roughly. I'm telling you, pesa say pesa. Thank God I was lucky. The family I was dealing with actually decided to pay everything. Mimi niambia where I'm coming from, I do not have money. And they were like, you could have said, how much do you need for the medical? Visa? Kuhongana? Yeah, because wanajua hii maneno, lazima tuhongane. Anyway, that aside, umeshamaliza medicals. Results yako ya medicals hata utaona inaendanga direct kwa Belgium Embassy. Jua Kenya nyinyi ni wakora. Mnaweza enda kufoji syphilis. Upatikana kwa na syphilis unaenda kufoji. That's why they do not share. And they are specifically for the Belgium Embassy. So once they do your checkup, nini unaambiwa, okay, all right, you're free to go. We are going to send your results to Belgium Embassy. When you'll have your appointment, utapatana na hizo documents huko, you know. Number 3 ndo ilikuwa medical certificate. Number 4, non-criminal record certificate. Not to forget, a notarized and legalized certificate. I really missed this point. Na nakwambia kuna maujinga nilifanya. Information is power. That's why I'm giving this information, so that when you find it, it becomes easier for you. I did not know that some of our Kenyan documents need to be legalized or notarized. So mi nikaenda, my first appointment for TLS, nimeenda hapo bila, nimeenda tu na good conduct bure hivyo haija notarized. Nikasema kwa madam, no. Check here kwa checklist imeandikwa go and legalize your document. Niko like wapi? Nini nifanyie wapi? And that girl, thank God she was nice. She explained where to do these things, and I was still in Nairobi. Sikuwa nimerudi bado LD. So I had to do these things. Enda Huduma Center ingine ya railways. I hope I'm saying that right. Mimi sijui Nairobi yake na nitarudia mara ya mwisho, but iko railways. That hawa ndo wanafanya notarization. Uliza Ministry of Foreign Affairs, watakudirect kwa window yao. Go to that window, say I want to notarize this document. They know, they do it every time. Nilifika huko line ilikuwa serious. People, watu wataki kukaa Kenya. Alafu nika notice ni walalo sana. Anyway, sitaki kupiga hapa story mingi, tutakaa hapa. Tukapiga laini, tukaonyeshana documents. You pay 200 shillings only. 200 shillings kwa hiyo dirisha. For me, I had to come another time to pick my document, but kwa sababu kulikuwa na line. When I tell you the line that was there, I almost gave up. And go early. This is Kenya. Go early. They closed by saa 6. No, unajua tu Kenya wakifunga hivyo utalia machozi. Hiyo siku they gave us a benefit of doubt because line ilikuwa inatoka nje inaenda hadi kwa bypass, inajikunja hivi. So wakasema tu, you know what, later tumalize line nini tutakaa nayo, mutarudia document. I sent my brother to pick the document. Unaenda unakaa chini, wanaita unapick yako. So hiyo siku I think they'll just give you back on the spot. Anyway, usikae ijaisha, go back online, andika Belgium Embassy legalization of documents. Itakwambia book appointment on this day. You book. Inakwambia kindly pay this amount of money, screenshot your M-Pesa message ama proof of payment kama ulipay kwa bank or what however way you paid. Send them to an email. Attach kila kitu yako. Send them kwa email ya Belgium na uko na, now you have an appointment in a Belgium embassy. Visa. Ndio watu wanasemanga siku hizi ni kutembea na karatasi from one office to another. That is you for the next how many days. Anyway, for some of this kama legalization, I also didn't have to be there because mind you, when I was doing my visa processes, I was still working 8 to 5. Sina time ya off. Hakuna mtu anakupea off when ushughuliki. They don't even know what you are doing. Thank God I also had my brother in Nairobi. Nikamwambia take these documents. Go. Niko na appointment by 9:30. Usichelewe. By there kuchelewa, alisikia alikuwa by 9. I gave him the M-Pesa confirmation, nikampatia document yenye nilipatiwa kwa Ministry of Foreign Affairs na criminal certificate yangu. For him it was just to hand over. Just that. And he leaves. So they told him watanitumia kwa email yangu, which is already there, they have it. Yeah. So for me it was just to wait. Meanwhile, I rescheduled another appointment at the TLS. That aside, tumefika kwa criminal records umesha legalize. Document ya mwisho na si ya mwisho, confirmation kwamba visa fee of which they take it kwa TLS, they don't take it in the embassy. 31,350. I'll show you the receipt hapa. Yes, sitaki kudanganya watu. I'd like to prove it here. Yeah, so this is my receipt. I paid 31,350. Hiyo ni visa fee, which was covered by my family. I pray for you guys mupate families wazuri, please. Because me, I didn't have to return all this money. Because to emphasize kitu ingine, when you go to TLS, these such offices ziko na the way they rule. They say kama walisema ukuje na copy, kuja na copy. For me, I advise you to come with 3. You don't know what can happen. Chapisha tu, enda tu kwa mtu wako mzuri wa photocopy ya kuchapishia copies zingine neat tu yenye ni very pigmented. 3. Nini hiyo? Application form. Forms 3. Na hii application form when you are filling it, listen to me, fill it with your host family. Juu kuna vitu inataka details zao, kazi yenye wanafanya, vitu zenye wako involved in, their children nini. Hii application form inahitaji mufill. For me, I fill with the host mother online. Nilikuwa namwambia hii nijaze nini, ananiambia miaka yake, job yake, entry ni mara ngapi, ni multiple entries ama single entry, unapitia country gani ndio ufike huko, vitu kama hizo. Another document which is not very important, but me nikaona tu nilete. Flight reservation, si lazima ikuwe 2-way, you can do 1-way. So we just pick a random date, tukaiweka huko mbele, and then we booked, nika print the email version of the flight reservation. Yeah. And number 3, a copy of an ID ya host family wako. Unaona? I hope umeshika hizo documents zote. With visa nimekuja kunote, just give them what they want. Wachana na back to, just give them the documents they've required plus the photocopies. Amtasumbuana. Your process will be so easy. Mi naye nilikuja hapo, zingine nimefotocopy, zingine sija photocopy. Confused element. And these people tell me why wana charge photocopy 20 bob. Kenya, please. Huu nungwana kweli. I photocopied things, ilienda almost 320 shillings for only photocopy. Nili regret. I'd rather ningeenda ni photocopy. Hata ilikuwa free. Tuko na photocopy ya machine nyumbani. Anyway, now I know, you know. Now I know. And then pesa, usitembee na pesa ati hivi cash money. For who? This is a very, very, very strict office. Weka pesa yako yote kwa kadi. Hata ile photocopy yenyewe nakwambia ilikuwa tu una swipe. Visa fee, swipe. What else? I took my pictures there, 600, swipe. So nikitoka hapo nilipiga hasara kama ya 48,000. Literally. Niliona tu hivi pesa iki. 1 minute niko na 50k, 1 minute nimesota. Niko tu na transport ya kurudi Eldoret peke yake. Anyway, if you have these documents, watakureceive vizuri hapo mbele, watakwambia separate, hizi ni originals, hizi ni photocopies, wataiweka into a folder vizuri, they attach your passport photo hapo, imefungwa, unaambiwa you will contact you. I spent my day kwa TLS contact the whole day. Na bado hata ikuisha. Nilipigiwa simu nikaambiwa, rudi kuna kitu umesahau. Na nikasema, that's so nice because me I was going directly to Eldoret. Mungeniita aje. You can also pay for express courier, which they charge 26.16. For me, I stay in Eldoret. Sikutaka ni have kuambiwa, come and pick your visa, then I have to panga hesabu za kuenda. I was like, 2600, si bado hiyo ni bei yenye ningetumia ku travel to Nairobi, to what, nini. By the way, Ruto, ebu tulete hizi ofisi Eldoret. We cannot be traveling and wasting money every time ati tunaenda Nairobi. Kenya is a big country now. Yeah, so I paid for express courier, which is so convenient. The guy just came with my passport and everything in one bag, very safe. I signed for it and my visa was confirmed. Anyway, so those are the documents you need at the TLS contact. So you wait for a call. My call went for 3 days, of which kuna dem ameniambia, we were talking on Instagram, akaniambia yeye not necessarily hakuitwa embassy, but for me I was called. I was told, hey, hello, when will you be available for our appointment? I was like, Wednesday is fine. Okay, come at 11. So I had to go to the Belgium embassy. This is where Belgium embassy pia iko tu Westlands. Kila kitu iko Westlands actually. Kuna matri yenye inaenda inakushukisha tu kwa mlango ya Belgium embassy. Yeah, ukifika hapo, there are questions they ask you. They are in French but umse anafaa ku translate. On my next video, I will discuss all these questions. Well, not all of them, the ones I remember, just to prepare you for this question if you are called to the Belgium embassy. But if not, fine. You can just put it in your mind. So this was about the visa process and how you need to conduct yourself and everything. And and you'll get your visa and you'll be ready to travel. Trust you me. So yeah, if you're watching this and you're in your process, all the best. Good luck. When you get here, contact me. Bye.